Okay, so here is my initial test of the newest build of RoPaSiGu. Here's my notepad for notes. So Saya's rock, these guys are paper. So rock, scissors, gun. Rock, let me see here, rock, scissors, gun. I want to have these guys in the proper order because 1 is going to be rock, I think 2 is paper, 3 is scissors, 4 is gun. So I want to be able to keep what each person is good at. I want to be able to remember what it is. The problem is that paper is kind of out of order because these 3 are rock, scissors, gun are kind of physical and then paper is magical. So let's get to it. Okay, so our first thing is going to be to type in some commands based on our what we chose each person's going to be good at. So just to see what they do when I put in some random stuff. See if we can get a skill to pop. There we go. It looks like he has a, let's see. So what we want to do is we want to be able to remember what that skill does. So this is just going to be /138 because that was 138 damage slash attack. Meditate, I think, is something you have to do with a character to use certain skills, but I'm not sure. I think I've seen meditate require something in the past, and it looks like we have the I'm seeing melee for the first time ever playing this game, which means that the positioning system is probably in place. Every previous version of this game I've played did not have any positioning system in place yet. Punch and slash, yep. And our wolf friend is gone. I wish we could have sparked some more skills, but that's just the way it goes. Kiana's in the air. Now, I guess Kiana can fly. I guess she's like a harpy or something, which is kind of cool. I've only ever seen her in the air or prone, so maybe she has some sort of flying ability. Okay, so our new gun skill is 100% piercing, 107% piercing damage. This position, self-position target. I guess this means that ranged air prone will knock these things up into the air or something. I don't really understand what those lines mean. So I'll just write gun 107. Yeah, I don't really know what the extra stats mean, but in my previous playthroughs of this game, it didn't really matter. Or it didn't seem to matter. I thought it was pretty far. The farthest I've ever gotten was about 21 battles, 22 battles, and when I had to stop for the night. Oh wow. Heal 240. Shoot and slash. I don't know if slash and shoot can combine. I've never seen that before. 115 electric damage. Special 1, maintain meditation. So maybe if you use this while meditating, you will keep it. Just get them straight up. Now, I've been told that our skill points do not heal between matches anymore. You used to get all your skill points back between fights, so you could just spam your best skills all the time. Now you heal just a tiny bit. Like 1 for non-paper stuff and 2 for paper stuff, paper skills. So that should add a bit more difficulty to it than it was in the last build. Just make sure I'm recording properly here. Looks okay to me. But yeah, we don't want to, we're still quite early, so I'm not going to worry too much about killing things efficiently. I want to have lots of skills. I want to get a skill where I can perhaps shoot 2 enemies at once or hit them all with the same magic attack. But it looks like, oh, 118 ice damage. I do not know if I don't know if elements matter. I do know that I've seen a holy spell in this game, like a kind of like extra damage to undead or something. And that was really useful in my last run. But I don't think I've ever seen other elements matter. $126 ice, so this is like, you know, the other thing is during each turn the text goes forward automatically, so whenever you're not waiting for the text to go forward automatically, you advance the text by pressing buttons. So if you're like me, you might have a bad habit. Oh, shoot, 125. This would be piercing, so I guess I'll just call it pierce 125. If you're like me, you're constantly pressing buttons to make the fight go through faster. And last time I discovered that it saves up all the inputs. Oh, nice. Good job, Kiana. So if you mash buttons, you might end up spending an entire turn on things that you had not planned to spend it on. So I see Chen got a rock up from me mashing the rock. I don't know if that means that he won't get, that if he missed out on a, like he's supposed to be my gun guy, I don't know if he missed out on a gun point there or not. So 8 is menu. We have a save system. That is great. That means that I don't have to end my run after, gosh, I had to end my last run because it was time to go to bed. So very, very cool. I never seen a plasma before. I don't know if there's if it matters what combination you use, or if, like, for example, if I hit paper, 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 is that just as likely to spark a new skill as if I hit paper, rock, scissors? It reminds me of less of like a Saga game and more of Legend of Legaia, where in Legend of Legaia you had to put in specific instructions to use the skills. I if you didn't hit the specific combination, you wouldn't use the set skill. But I don't think that's how it works. It doesn't seem to be how it works in my experience. I think you're just supposed to start the combo with what your main one is, and then hope for the best. But I don't know. The other thing is, I don't know if learning a skill with one character increases the chances of other characters picking it up. Like, I don't know if I used, for example, if Saya was to heal herself every turn and everybody else practiced their punching, which would be, you know, rock, would they be more likely to, like, learn it because they saw her do it? I think one of the Saga games had an element like that, where using a skill with one character meant that someone else might be able to use it. So this is 85% slashing to 2, so this would be double slash. Hit 2 guys. Slash 2 guys. 85. Isn't that poetic? So I haven't actually used my skills here. Okay, so there we go. Meditate is the default input for paper. That was a problem that I'd had previously. I didn't know what meditate was. So if I hit, 111, it's always going to punch. I guess. I don't know if that's might someday unlock something. But anyway, at any rate, I did not know that meditate was like the default action of paper users. Now, it would seem that paper users are kind of underpowered because they would be spending so many turns meditating whenever they weren't sparking a skill. And in my previous experience, they are very powerful if you spark a decent skill. So, I'll go back to Chen. Like I mentioned before, I had previously sparked an ice skill that hit everything, and it was very, very useful. I'm gonna try doing their basic stuff for a bit and see if that unlocks anything. Oops, I think I just told her to slash. Now, what's cool about this game, what's cool about this system is that it's really involved with just the just being combat. And if this was, for example, in a full game, like in an RPG with a world map or like dungeons and things, wow, that's a good level for Banda. Then, I mean, you would most players might consider that like a more complete game. But if you really just like the to watch your characters learn and grow, then all you need is the fighting. All you need is to kill things. Let's hit this Flamebot with ice. Oh, Flamebot uses ice 118. I set up some ice spells to hit the Flamebot, and he's already dead. Let's see here. I don't think I've sparked a spell with basic commands yet. And if I don't spark one this fight, then I'm going to stop using basic commands. Because it seems to be... then it would seem to be counterproductive. Seem to be a waste of time. Because I can get them to slash and punch things without... Basically, I only have so many turns before I get to a boss. I only have so many turns before I get to the hard fights that I have to make the most of those. So if I waste all those fights and nobody learns any good skills, then I'd be, you know, out of luck. Oh, there we go. New skill. Oh wow, that's got some special stuff on there. So here's 105 plus 40 humans plus 40%. 2 humans, ignores death. Now, as far as I know, I don't think I can actually look at their skills once I've learned them, which is why I've been naming them these overly detailed names. It's kind of it's not very fantasy friendly to, like, it's not like a like a normal fantasy RPG to be calling your skills like punch 105, but I need to be able to remember what everything does. Now, yeah, I don't know if bludgeon or pierce are better or worse against different types of enemies. I guess I could test it. I mean, shoot obviously didn't do anything to Rocky. So do you think Rocky is going to be weak to bludgeoning? Let's sick Saya on him with her punch attacks. Because I wasn't paying attention before. So Rocky 3, if I'm not mistaken, should either be weak to bludgeoning, like a hammer, or he should be weak to Mr. T? Not sure. Yeah, Rocky has really high defense. I should probably hit him with a paper attack. Meditate. I'm gonna sleep at you. Yeah. Rocky 3 is going to do something. He's got question marks there. He's a mystery. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some magic this round. And hopefully that will that'll take care of him. Oh, you bastards. So, one thing that I'm not too sure on, which may have been a problem for me ever since I first tried, Saga Frontier was my first game that had an LP system in it. I don't really know how to conserve LP. I don't know what actions you can take to prevent your characters from losing LP. I might have known at some point when I was younger and I was an active player of Saga games, but at this point, oh, here we go. Bludgeon 106. I mean, we had this new Vita game come out here last year. Saga Scarlet Grace. Oof, yuck. That was a hard hit. And I haven't played it yet. my plan is to pick up Saga Scarlet Grace when it's probably going to be, when it's basically bargain bin price, because I have too many other purchases lined up, previous purchases that I need to get through. But at any rate, at this point it has been, it might have been over a decade since I have last played a game with LP. So its management is something that I'm not accustomed to. It seems that there's, you know, like this kind of luck. Like if this guy wants to hit me with the bonus damage to human skill that he's hit me with twice so far, I feel like I'm kind of guaranteed to lose one of my points. Let's bring out some of the magic. Yeah, I'm getting having trouble. Oh wow, I got a magic combo that was very powerful. Next fight is the boss fight. Or the fight after this is definitely going to be the boss fight. Let's see here. I'm going to try to speed things up a bit and try to take out a couple of these guys. I wonder if zombies count as humans. Can't imagine they do. But we'll see. Rocky loses 1 HP. I wonder why Plasma is poisoned. Did he start being poisoned? Is he just a poison drinker? He, like, instead of coffee, he's just like, yep, poison's my poison. He just wakes up in the morning with some poison, so he has to blunder into every battle. Okay, let's beat up this zombie normally now. Whenever I used to play Saga games, I would always develop really, like, superstitious beliefs about skills and sparking. Like, if I pet my cat and then drink a Coke and have 2 chips, I'm gonna learn a skill more easily or something like that. I was pretty stupid as a kid. Well, this is gonna be a heck of a fight. So let's go ahead and get to work. Gonna take out this fighter first. Slash 2 guys is probably gonna be my try to take out these guys. I wonder how powerful that boss is. I wonder if he's actually a person, if he's a human, if I can hit him with my special bonus skill. Yeah, that seems like that does the trick. Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting him with what I know combos. Wow, he's got a lot of HP. Saga is prone. I don't know if she gets a turn this time. Okay, so she's gonna punch and he's gonna slash. They're gonna go after that zombie together. And he's going to pierce shot the boss again. She's going to shock the wolf and he's going to ice the wolf. Hopefully, nope, did not get my combos this time. No combos for me. Which is too bad. If I could pull off some of those combos, I would be sitting pretty. I guess Saya is going to have to heal this next turn, or else I'm a foolish person. So the previous build of this game that I had played did not have bosses in it. So having bosses is way cooler than not having bosses. And I am told that the boss gets more powerful every time you encounter him. So you really want to make your characters grow efficiently. I think, alright. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to have happen. So Lifesaver is not going to heal the poison status, but why would it? Oh, Chen, you disappoint me. Now I don't know if if I should try to slash shoot combo this boss, because I think the basic attacks all combo, or it seems they do. But I do want to try to get as many combos on them as I can, just for the bonus damage. I don't think I'm going to pull through. Let's see what happens. Don't even have him down to his last LP yet. Now I don't know if I actually lose at... I don't know what the lose condition is for this game. I think Saya has to lose all of her LP. Now it's just Chen versus Big Boss. And they're just going to shoot each other again and again. And that is it. I've got game over with 10 battles and 96 gold. Very cool game. Pretty hard. I don't know what I could improve on. Probably quite a lot. I guess the most important thing would be to learn what increases your chances of sparking skills. But anyway, that's it for my attempt tonight.